Okay, so this short video is just a little reminder for you of what I'd like you to do in between your sessions within the first 6 weeks of the Postural Stability course. So we will start today by hip walking forwards into the first half of our chair. We will, by the way, need a resistance band for what we're doing today. So once we've sat forwards into the first half of our chair, we'll sit nice and upright. So we've got the feet underneath the knees about hip distance wide. We'll lift the ribs away from the hips to sit nice and upright, chest open, shoulders relaxed. So from here, I'd like you to let the arms rest down to the sides. We're going to lift the shoulders up towards the ears and then let the shoulders melt away. And we'll do that several more times, lifting the shoulders up, letting the shoulders melt away. And then when you next allow the shoulders to melt away from the ears, we're going to roll the shoulders back. So start by taking the shoulders forwards and up, then back and down. And again, we'll do that a couple more times. And when those shoulders have rested back and down, we're going to keep the arms to the side, stay in that upright posture. We're reaching one hand down towards the floor, but keep the chest open, keep looking forwards. Then we come back to centre and reset that posture. Lower down with the other hand and continue going, making sure that you come back through to centre, reconnecting with that posture. Keep the hips on the chair and feel that stretch down the side of the body. Doesn't matter how far you reach down here. So when we next come back into our upright posture, we'll bring the hands onto the shoulders, opposite shoulders. Keep that plumb line going from the crown of the head all the way through to your chair. It is just the torso that moves here. So we're just rotating one side to the other, keeping the knees facing forwards, keeping the hips on the chair. And then when we next face forwards, we can release the hands to the sides of the chair. We'll extend one leg, we'll point the toes away, pull the toes back in. Carry on with that, making sure we maintain that upright posture. Then we can circle the ankle in one direction and then circle it in the other direction. Then once we've popped that foot down, we'll do exactly the same on the other leg, staying in your upright posture as you point and flex the toes, so toes draw away from the body and back in towards the body. Then we'll circle the ankle one direction and then circle in the other direction. Then we'll pop that foot back down to the floor. We're going to stay in that upright posture still. We're lifting the heels, so keep the toes grounded. We just lift the heels. And then as we continue to lift the heels, we'll let the toes lift now. So toes lift last, toes land first. You can add a little arm movement should you want to. This is just to get the blood circulating through the body before you come on up to stand. So this is a really good thing to do when you've been sat for a little while before you come on up to stand. So now we've got some blood circulating, warmed up the body, we're going to come on up to stand if you would like to. You stay there, let me just turn my chair around. So when we come to do our sit to stand, which is your homework every week, we're going to sit forwards into the chair. We're going to have the heels slightly drawn back from the knees. You can hold on to the chair, you can push through the chair should you want to. Maybe you're at the stage when you can bring hands onto opposite shoulders. Keep looking forwards, take the weight forwards into the feet, press through the feet and lift all the way on up to stand. Then we can take it all the way back, but as you come back, I'd like you to make sure that particularly if you're not taking the hands to the chair, make sure that you can feel the back of the chair just about with the back of the knees. So take your sit to stand several more times for me. You may be happy to start from this position, or you may need to hip walk forwards, come on up to stand, and then walk it back to find the edge of the chair. As I say, if you're happy to do your sit to stand by keeping the feet in the same place, then great. Once you've done round about 5, maybe 10 of those, come to sit back down again. And then when you have sat back down again, you're going to grab your resistance band. You're going to take that band in a big loop, and you're going to stand onto the band with one foot. And once you stand onto the band with one foot, you're going to take a hold of the band, one side in each hand, next to the knee. And then from there, I would like you to once again stay in your upright posture. So when we're in our upright posture, we're going to lift the foot, extend the leg and draw the elbows back. Then you can allow the band to retract a little and bring the foot back down. So we lift the foot, push away, draw the band back, keeping that nice upright posture as you go. And I'd like you to hold that stretch for a couple of seconds before then releasing it down. So this is going to build strength in your legs, and it's going to build strength particularly in the part of the legs that support healthy knees. So we're going to do roughly 5 to 10 of those on each side. So once you've done as many as you need to on one side, you're going to swap it on over, reset your posture, extend the leg, draw the elbows back, and make sure you take a couple of seconds rest in between each of those leg strengthening exercises. And as I say, you're doing somewhere between 5 and 10 of those on each side. And then when you've done those leg strengthening exercises, I'll layer on more things for you to do over the weeks, but that's all we're doing for today. We're just going to do a little stretch to finish. So I'd like you to bring the hands towards the back of your chair. So you're going to hold the back of the chair if you're happy to. Once we hold the back of the chair, I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together and draw the shoulder blades down the back. And you may wish to sort of draw the chest forwards a little bit here. And we're going to hold that stretch for about 10 seconds. Making sure that you breathe smoothly throughout. We're not holding the breath, we're breathing smoothly. Then we're going to release the back of the chair and sit upright again. So from here, I'd like you to extend the right leg out in front of you. Bring the hands onto that extended leg without pressing into the leg, and just look towards the toes. And as you look towards the toes, keep a little draw together of the shoulder blades. So we're not rounding the shoulders. I want you to keep that little squeeze together with the shoulder blades. As we slide the hands towards the foot, keep looking at the foot, and I want you to stop when you get a stretch at the back of the hamstrings. And we're going to stop there for roughly 10 seconds. And when you finish that one, you're going to do exactly the same on the other side, making sure that you're not pressing on the extended leg, making sure you're looking towards the extended toes, shoulders drawn back a little bit, so we're leading with the chest, not the shoulders. And then when you finish holding for 10 seconds, bring it back in. And we are just going to finish today with a little moment sat on the chair where we can slide back into the chair. So slide all the way back into your chair. Sit back, rest, relax. And And take a few moments there to focus on allowing the body to relax and allowing the breath to relax. Just paying attention to your breath and how your body breathes. Breathing in through the nose and either out through the nose or out with a gentle sigh. And then when you are ready, before you come on up to seated, make sure you have a little movement through the legs, a little movement through the upper body. And that is us done for now. That's your reminder of what I'd like you to do in between each of our sessions. Have a good day.